What a night. Explosive. And still, the traitors remain at large. How are they feeling with their successes, and how will they feel when they find out they have a new friend on their team?
Morning.
Hi.
Good. Okay, this worked. I'm joining Zoom from my browser. I risked it for today.
Well, welcome back, traders. How are we feeling after tonight's activities?
I mean, good, I think.
Yeah, like good that our names weren't really brought up, but
Yeah,
it I feel like we need to make the right decision tonight, and I'm
yeah,
still a little flip-flopping in my mind as to what that should be.
agreed. Yeah.
How do you feel about
Um,
Stick returning to the game?
I'm I'm cool with it. I was thinking about that this morning actually, and I think there could be something we could do with that. Like I think kind of as we're trying to I think talk about framing one of these two names that's on everyone's minds and things like that. Like that could be it already came up once for me last night, like, oh, what did she come back as? And I
Agreed.
think yeah, I think there's work that can be done with like I'm not mad about it is what I'm trying to say. Like I think there's stuff to be done with that.
Agreed.
Yeah.
Well, how do you feel Tina's elimination will help or hurt you?
We're we're weeding down the females,
I know, I know.
and I feel like Shannon's not far behind.
I know.
Um,
So I mean stick helps with that too.
that's true, I guess.
Yeah.
Sure. Um, I love Tina. I love
Yeah.
Stick. I was like, if starting the game, you had to, like, if I had to pick who would be the first two people gone through banishments, unfortunately, they would be my top picks.
Yeah, yeah, I'm good with it. Like I felt bad, like but I think there was in the talks I've been having either to afterwards, it was easy to kind of say like I think it worked a little bit in my favor. I think maybe yours too, but with voting for her, it makes me look I don't know what's going on kind of thing.
Yeah.
And I'd been talking to her a lot and, was able to play the angle like I kind of know her a bit and I don't think she was like playing the way she's played in the Survivor games that I saw. I mean, she kind of
Mhm.
was a little bit, but I was able to play
Yeah.
that, which was nice. So I feel bad, but I don't.
I want to know, do you guys feel confident that you're going to make it to the end, or do you think that you are in danger?
Yeah.
I don't feel confident about making it to the end. I'm taking it one night at a time.
Yeah, same here. Like, especially after knowing, like, unless something dramatically changes, the group's gonna get it wrong again tomorrow. So
This is the thing.
I'm,
This is the thing.
yeah,
They're on the path about, I think Shannon and Alex are the top names.
yeah,
I'm assuming one of them is going to go in banishment, and
I
then
agree.
they're going to realize they were wrong. So this is the thing: is like as soon as we start cutting out all these like number one suspects, then it's like, well, then who is it?
Yeah, like there's 7 left, right? Like
Yeah,
I would be shocked if I mean, maybe we'll make it through another one with our names not coming up, but we will not make it through another one after that. Like with
yeah,
I
agree.
don't mean we won't make it through. I mean
Uh-huh.
without being under suspicion. Like
Agree.
so,
Well,
yeah.
well, before we continue, I need you to mute and turn off your cameras, please.
Okay.
twist in the game that brought Stick back in has also changed her role. How will she do as a traitor? And how will the group of two traitors work together now that they've become a trio? Let's bring in our new traitor who has been a traitor since they've returned, and let's see how they react to their new game and how they feel when they come face to face with those that have been lying to her so far in the game. Hello, new traitor. Stick, please turn your camera on.
Sorry, buddy.
No problem. Congrats on being selected as a traitor in the game. Before we do anything, I need you to take the traitor's oath. Do you promise to lie and deceive through the entire game?
Absolutely.
Are you willing to murder a fellow player every night?
Yes.
And do you vow to keep your identity and the identity of your fellow traitors a secret even after your elimination?
Yes.
You are officially a traitor in the game. Happy murdering. So I just want to quickly ask you, how are you feeling knowing that you will be a traitor in the game?
Kind of wanted to stay as a faithful to play that, but I think that this is going to be okay too.
Okay. Can you please name 3 players that you think could be on this call right now as a traitor? And how do you
3?
think you'll work with them? Yes.
Jonathan. I think that we're going to work well together if it is Jonathan. Jessica. Haven't really played with Jessica before, but I'm pretty sure that we can figure all that out. And the third one, Alex. It's got to be Alex would be my third one. And I'll just have him go ahead and say all the things, and I'll just back him up on that.
Okay. Well, let's find out who these traitors are. We're going to reveal that to you one at a time. I'm going to start right now by asking that the original traitor please reveal themselves.
Hey, Stick.
What's up, girl?
I'm so excited to have another one. Yay.
We're gonna work well together.
For sure.
Yeah, absolutely.
All right. I am now going to ask that our recruited traitor please reveal themselves.
Oh, I was wondering last night.
Hi there.
How's it going? Love it.
Good. This is great.
You guys are sneaky.
Yay, 3 people traitors. Yeah.
And this is adding to the blonde assassins. I love this. Yeah.
Oh, last night, dear, how you were getting all nervous. How many traders do you think there are? And I was like, there's definitely got to be at least 2. And you're like,
Yeah.
yeah, 2. Oh, and I'm so glad. I was going to say something about you last night, Jessica.
Oh, okay.
I'm really glad that I didn't.
Good. I'm glad too.
Yeah, right?
What was your reasoning?
Okay. My reasoning was it went back to the run around the house and get all the shit.
Mm-hmm.
And you were like, guys, I only have 1 item. And then you went and got other items that other people already had.
Honestly, I got 1 other item that somebody else had, because I think someone misdirected me. Like truthfully, I didn't even go for the shield in that one. I tried to actually play it legit. So yeah, but that's interesting.
But I was like, I got shaving cream. And you're like, oh, I have shaving cream. Okay.
Did you get shaving cream too?
No, I didn't.
Oh, okay.
I was like, what the fuck? She's got shaving cream.
That whole challenge was so chaotic.
Well, I was going to call you out on that last night, but I'm really, really glad that I didn't.
Yeah,
I was like, okay, I'm a traitor now.
Yeah.
So I got to make sure I keep my people safe because I thought it was you.
You're gonna have so much more fun.
Yeah.
Okay, this is going to be a whole lot of fun.
Yeah.
Right, Traitors. Your team has grown officially. A few questions, and then we'll let you plan out how you want to move forward with such a large number. Right now, more than a third of the remaining players are now traitors.
Yeah.
I do need to mention one more thing. With Stick's entry into being a traitor, none of you may recruit another traitor unless there is only one of you remaining when we hit
Okay.
our traitors chat at the end of day 5.
Okay.
Say that one more time. We can't recruit another one in.
You cannot
So like if one of
recruit
us,
unless there's only one of you left at the
Okay.
end of day 5.
Okay.
so
got
like
it.
if one of us gets banished, we can't recruit a new one. Or
There would
Yeah.
just be 2.
So
okay.
technically, just because of where we're at, the next 2 banishments, a traitor would have to go on both of them in order to be able to recruit.
Okay.
Okay.
Got it. Yep.
So before I let you talk, how do you feel about the game now, seeing you as your full traders things and your placement in it?
I feel a lot better. I feel we have like definitely like a numbers advantage on our side. I think it's
Yeah.
gonna be, I don't, you know, I think it'll be tough for all 3 of us to make it to the finals, but I
Yeah.
think like it's pretty much guaranteed that there will be traders in the final, which makes me happy.
Me too.
Yeah, yeah. We got really good numbers on our side now.
Yeah. Yeah,
And I'm
you'd think it would be a detriment, but like I think this is gonna help. Like I'm really pumped about this.
Mhm.
Yeah.
How are you
So
feeling, Nick?
About being a traitor and having all the numbers on our side when they're obviously just like destroying themselves. Like, I think that makes me feel pretty good.
Nice.
kind of fun to watch.
None of our names even were mentioned last night,
Nope.
really. Like,
Agree.
so yeah, we can keep on. We'll just get some more of them out. They're all against each other, anyways.
Yeah, and so
Yeah.
that's the thing is we got to let them play against each other, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
Well,
All right.
Yeah. Yeah. So
you're going to be
I just
murdering
yeah.
tonight, because you are going to be murdering somebody tonight. Before we get into that, we do have Ron holding a shield, so I would like to know, did any of you wish tonight that you could have murdered him, and if so, why?
I mean, I'd love to always get rid of Ron.
Right.
But knowing how the conversation has shaped since last night, he wouldn't be my top pick.
Yeah, likewise. I was thinking it maybe originally when I first came on board. I know we chatted about it. But yeah, after yesterday, I think there's too it's advantageous to keep him in. Like I think it would be silly to lose him. So I'm fine with it.
Mhm.
Yeah, he's out for Shannon right now. So yeah,
Mhm.
totally convinced. I think that he thinks that it's Shannon. So
Mhm.
yeah.
I think
Well,
there's also sorry.
oh, no, I'm going to give you up to 15 minutes, because I know that some people have to go. So I'm going to give you as much time as you can, of who you would like to murder. I would like to hear you at least name 3 people you might potentially murder tonight. You can do it in any order. It doesn't have to be the first person, whatever order you want, but I do want to hear why you might consider murdering. I'm going to turn off my camera.
Dick, I'm interested in your thoughts, even though that
Yeah.
you've been kind of thrown into this.
Okay. Well, you can't do Ron, right?
Yep.
No.
You don't want to do Shannon because Ron's after Shannon. Let me see, who else do we got here? Alex is way too fucking vocal. You don't want to get rid of Alex because he's going to shoot himself in the foot.
Yep.
Who else do we have? Jonathan is like happy.
Jonathan's dead.
Jonathan's gone. Yeah.
Oh, sorry. I meant Anthony. Sorry,
Okay.
I meant Anthony. Yeah, so he's just so happy go lucky, and then there was us 3, and who else is there?
The Ryans.
Yeah, the
Oh,
Ryans.
Ryans. Oh, the Ryans. Ryan goes very vocal too. Ryan P's already suspected. Ryan G. I would go with Ryan G.
Okay.
What do you guys think?
Tara and I chatted last night because we kind of wanted a game plan coming into this conversation. We so it looks like the top two names that people are throwing out right now are Shannon and Alex.
Yep.
And there's a pretty strong group advocating for either of them.
Yeah.
I think people are slightly leaning towards Alex, honestly.
Yeah.
So agree. It probably doesn't. I'll get back to that. So the names that you mentioned, I think, are the ones that Tara and I were kind of leaning towards. It. Like in our mind, it was kind of like, is it Anthony? Is it Ryan G? Is it Ryan P? Are kind of like the names that we sort of thought of. Ryan P didn't really felt a bit neutral at this point. Like no one was really strongly suspicious of him, but he wasn't like strongly advocating. Like there was no grudges out there for Ryan P yet. Ryan G is a strong wild card in my opinion. He's very vocal. He seems like he's changing his mind all the time. I don't know where his head is at. I don't know if I could ever get to a place where I would trust him. So I'm just I don't know. I don't know where his head is at.
He wants to vote with the group like real bad.
Yes.
Like
yeah.
He kept making comments last night in the
he did
calling it tribal council roundtable of like, I did that with you, Stickland. Of like I thought the group was voting Alex, so I went Alex. You know what I mean? And he just really wants to like go that way. But again, like I also don't trust him. I also like voted for him 2 nights ago. So that's a little bit of a selfish thing. Like I don't want that to be resurfaced necessarily if he goes or yeah,
there's a couple people that voted for him on the first vote there.
There was, yeah. And Ryan P was another one, I think, right? Because weren't they
Ryan P voted for Anthony.
Oh, okay.
The first one.
Yeah, I think you're right. Yeah.
Because
yeah,
right, because they resolved their issue, and so he went a different way. Okay.
Right.
And so Anthony, the other option, I agree with you, Stick. I think Anthony is super sweet. Like I know I've been a traitor, but like there's nothing about him, putting myself in a faithful shoes, there's been nothing about him that has like made it seem like he was a traitor.
I voted for him the very first time. The very first time. He was my very first instinct.
Oh, really?
As a traitor. Yeah, you were my secondary. He was my first as a traitor.
Okay.
But then I guess it was maybe just, and Shannon pointed it out last night too, like it was as soon as he came on, he was all smiles and,
right.
And then he fucking destroyed me and in the first round table. And yeah, so I don't know. But now I don't think that people think that he's a traitor. So I think they think he's faithful. So maybe we should go that way.
Like murder him? Is that what you mean? Yeah. No.
We were, so we were leaning that way last night. It just seemed like, I think it seems like Ryan G, Anthony, and Alex had an alliance, and that kind of got blown up last night. And I like Ryan G and Anthony no longer trust Alex and want him out, is where it's at. And so, and also there seems like a bit of a Shannon doesn't trust Anthony as well, right? And so it's like, well, if we get rid of Anthony, we could possibly pin that on either Alex or Shannon.
It does strengthen the case for ensuring
really
what go tomorrow. But then I'm thinking like I just want to think through like what happens after that. Like when if that train definitely keeps going on one or the two of them, like what does that, and what we know is that we're going to get a miss again. and what does that do? Like, what kind of chaos does that cause the next time, right? To say, like, how did we fail again, and what direction should we be looking in now? I also want to talk about the shields really quickly, because I
Sure.
just think that's like a clue non-clue that like has been going around, right? And so I think there was I don't know where I'm going. I want you guys to help me think it through, but there was this like group of people that thought they were with me, which I found out last night. So some people thought I had one and Ryan P had one because Ryan lied about one, and then it was thought that I did the same thing when I actually didn't intend to. I said I went for one, which was true, but I didn't say I got one. So, but the actual people who had them was Alex and Ron.
Yep.
So I did think through,
Excuse me.
like, with no murder last night, was someone trying to potentially like hit Ron? Maybe like could that be a thought? And they hit and missed, and then now they can't vote for him tonight. What would the traitors do instead? I was trying to put my mind in that.
Okay, so there was no murder last night. Was that Phil's decision, or did you
There was
guys actually?
there was no murder because I recruited Tara the night before.
Oh,
Yeah.
I see. Okay, gotcha.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah.
But it was
Okay.
really good because it's created all this chaos around the shields. Like everybody thinks like we
Yeah.
tried to
Yeah.
murder someone and it was blocked. In
And
reality,
missed.
we didn't get even a chance to murder somebody. So
Okay, gotcha.
Yeah.
Gotcha. Okay, cool.
so Tara, walk me through that again. So it people are thinking that the hit was on Ron.
Maybe like when it was revealed that that's who actually had them, right? I'm
Mhm.
thinking through, maybe I'm overthinking it, but I'm just thinking through what will people think.
No, that was a legit conversation last night in one of our things that you guys tried to make a hit on somebody who had a shield and missed, and that was the reason why there was no murder. And I only came back because Brady decided to take off.
Right.
So yeah, like that was a legit conversation. So
Yeah, so I'm trying to think through like who do people think had the shields, and what could that have meant, and what did it actually mean? Like it's like there's so many layers knowing that it's not the case, right? But I'm trying to put myself in the perspective of what would I think if I didn't have any of this information. That's all. I don't know if there's anything there other than just like what does what we plan to do to any of those things? Like
Well, like if we think the hit was on Ron, I think Ron has already said that his number one suspect would have been Shannon.
yeah.
And if Shannon was the target, she has already said that she thinks Anthony would have gone.
Yeah. So I think this is like the Anthony murder could, like, I just wanted to compare this to that, right? Like what does that look like, and make sure the stories could line up as people start to like spiral tomorrow, right? Like what?
Yeah. So if we did go Anthony, I don't think that changes anyone's plan to vote for Alex.
Agreed.
I don't think so. If that I feel strongly like Alex is probably gonna go around tonight.
He's gonna go tomorrow night? Yeah.
I think so.
And then we do
Or
still have
tonight, I
Shannon
should
in the
say.
game then, if like once we miss on Alex, it's
Then what?
hopefully the momentum swings to like, okay, it's
Shannon.
definitely Shannon now.
Yeah,
And
agreed.
that gets us to a next round, like, yeah.
Okay. What I would love to do, because and I think I mentioned this to you last night, Tara. I want to like work through what murdering Alex would look like, because I feel like
Yep.
that is so chaotic and it would be so unexpected. He even said to me in a chat, he's like, "There's no way I'm getting murdered tonight because I'm like the top target." He knows it, and he's like,
Yeah.
why would they murder me? Because I'm a good shield for the traitors, and like 100%, right? What would murdering Alex result in?
Yeah, I'd love to talk that through.
there's a lot of people who think it's Alex. So a lot of people would be wrong.
So Ryan G would be implicated and
Anthony would.
Anthony,
but I wasn't
yeah.
in, they were in a different group chat than you and I, Tara, because and then Ryan G popped on to us and said that he just couldn't handle Alex's shit anymore. Remember that?
Yep,
Ryan
yep, yep.
Well, I
said
don't know
that?
what actually you were in that group chat, were you not, Jessica? Like, what was going on? They were apologizing and getting all buddy again, or
Oh
what?
no, I missed that.
Not shit. So the three of them were in a room by themselves, I guess. And I don't know, they were going to attempt to resolve all the things, but I don't know how that went down. I wasn't there.
Because one left to
Just
talk to
that
the other one.
Ryan popped onto our group chat and said that he just couldn't handle Alex's shit anymore.
Yeah.
So,
Oh yeah, they're done with him for sure.
Yeah.
oh, they are.
Anthony
Okay.
and Ryan. Ryan G, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. That's what I mean.
So
I
that-
think they're
So then it
I
would
think
be maybe pinned on Anthony or
Or
Ryan,
Ryan.
if
Yeah.
we got rid of. Yeah.
that's the thing is like it's a good point because like even
Uh-oh.
if we
Well, just because I do know
Hi.
that we have some time things here, and you have named your three names and sort of talked about all of them, I do want you to know that you have a huge advantage going forward right now, but it is time to make a decision. So viewers, please join us for day 4, where we will reveal who the traitors have decided to murder next.